Hello!
We are back. We had to take a few weeks break from our vlog. We've been a little crazy busy with,
everything.
Yeah, everything. Life happened. But anyways, we're back and we're so excited to show you one of our favorite hairstyles for summer this week.
Yes, I'm very excited to do that. It's like my go-to summer hairstyle, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're really excited to get back in the vlog thing. We know the last thing you guys saw was Megan's makeup tutorial, which was amazing. So you guys haven't seen that, you need to check it out as well. And I think you guys are really going to like the video this week.
Yeah, so here we go.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my favorite summer hairstyle that I do, and it takes like very minimal time and I love doing it. So to start off with, I always prime my hair with this Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. It's like a heat protectant and it also protects against UV rays and it makes your hair really soft and it smells good. So that's what we're gonna do first. Okay, so you're just gonna take your heat protectant and just kind of spray it all over your hair. Make sure you get the ends really good. Don't forget to spray underneath, because we don't want to create a lot of damage to our hair. And if you aren't using heat protectant and you use heat products, I highly suggest starting using it. And then I just take my brush and I brush it on through. Okay, so I start by sectioning my hair in two parts, just the top and the bottom. If you have pretty thin hair, a lot of times you don't have to do this, but I have thick hair, so I section mine off. And then I'm going to use my beach waver. I use an S1.25, and if you don't have one of these, you need it. It's gonna be like such a time-saving thing in your life. I love my beach waver. I set it at 370 degrees, and then you just take a section of hair, and you're gonna clip it in your beach waver, and leave a few inches out in the end, and then you just point the arrow away from your face, and you touch it, and it wraps up on its own, and then you let it go. And you have a curl. And so you just repeat that all the way around. And so they're like arrows. So whenever you do it, you wanna like press it away from your face. And then like on the other side, you'll press it the opposite direction so it still goes away from the face. And then you just clip it in here, leave a few inches out, curl it up. I drag it down a little bit, curl the rest away. Hold it for a few seconds and release it, and then you have curls. Okay, so now that we have the bottom layer done and everything's curled, we're just gonna take out the top layer and we're going to do the same thing up here. Granted, I do have some shorter pieces in the front that I do a little differently. So for these, I just wrap them around like it's a wand instead of trying to curl it upwards, just because that's a little scary to me to try to wrap this up there. And they get like kind of curly cuey up there. So I definitely just wrap the short pieces in the front like a wand, just to make the kind of curls I want. Granted, if you don't have any short pieces in the front, you absolutely don't have to do this step. And then, after that, just continue as normal. Do the same thing. Just clip it with a few inches out of the bottom and press the arrow away from your face. Slide it down a little bit, curl it up. And then, voila! And we will continue on doing the rest of our hair. Okay, so now that we have everything curled, after you let it cool, I just take my fingers and I run them through it and just kind of break it all up. And then it creates these like nice beachy wave curls, and this is a really easy, quick way to get them done. You can do it with like a curling iron, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I also use like a wand, but I think this is the fastest way, and I love my beach wavers, so highly suggest it again. And now we're going to go into the braid. Okay, so now that we have everything all beach waved and whatnot, we're going to add a braid. So we're going to part our hair. I part mine on the right, so I'm gonna just make it like a deeper part on the right. If you part yours on the left, feel free to do it on that side. You don't have to do it on the right side. So I just take it and I'm gonna part it a little bit deeper than normal. Make that come over here. Then
Okay, so we start out like we did the other fringe braid where we divide it into 3 equal sections, and then I cross the back strand over the middle strand and then the front strand over the middle strand. Then you're going to add a small section of hair into the back strand, and you're going to cross that over the middle strand. And then you're going to repeat in the front, adding a small section of hair into the front strand and crossing that over the middle strand. And then you're going to repeat the same in the back, grab a small section and cross it over the middle, and grab a small section from the front and cross it over the middle. I started my braid at about my temple on the other side, so I'm going to continue this motion on until I reach my temple on the opposite side of where I'm braiding to. I try not to put too much of my hair that is in the crown of my head into this braid so that it lays better. And then you'll just continue on braiding until you reach about the temple. And then this is where you're going to add just a little bit more. And you're going to switch your hand placement like I just did. Okay, so you switch your hands where they basically switch places. The one that was holding the front section goes to the back, and the one that was holding the back section goes to the front. And then you do one more where you add a section of hair into the back and cross it over the middle. And then you add a section of hair into the front and you cross it over the middle. And then you're going to continue on with a normal braid down, and you will just stop where you want to. I usually leave a big section out. And the reason I switch my hand placement like this is so that there's less bumps and the braid lays flatter against my head, but it also goes backwards so I do not have to put bobby pins in to keep it where I want it. And I just have learned that this is the best method to braid for me at least, and I think it is a very helpful way to do it. And then you just braid down and you finish it off with a clear elastic. This style requires no bobby pins. It's so easy. It's so perfect for summer. If you find any pieces you think that need to be pulled out after you have the clear elastic in, definitely go through and gently tug them out. You'll see me do that right here. And then you can finish it off with some sea salt spray or some hairspray. I didn't today because I wasn't feeling it, but sometimes I do. Make sure you comb your fingers through it and kind of make it all a little more cohesive, and voila!
Okay, so now you have your finished product. It's just a very simple braid. It stays to the side very well. It's a good way to keep your hair out of your face and look really cute. I love this hairstyle. It's definitely one of my favorites. I'm sure if you have seen me around, you've probably seen me rock this a few times. And yeah, this is it. You can add some hairspray if you want to. I usually don't, but my hair holds curl really well. So, alrighty, that's it.
Okay guys, didn't she do great? I love that hairstyle on you. It looks so cute all the time.
Thank you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.
And be sure to like, subscribe. That way you know whenever our new vlogs come out. Follow us on social media.
Yes, follow us on Instagram. Join our Facebook group if you aren't already in there. We have some great things coming for the rest of the summer. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for everything else we have.
Bye guys.